Hello, bro. I hope you are doing well. And in this video, I'll be teaching you, giving you the wisdom of my journey in how journaling has changed my life and how this practice can change yours. I advise you to please watch the video in full screen, giving your full attention in the icon that you see that you're watching while you're hearing this video. Click on that so you can watch it in full screen. Please do not watch it as a podcast or while you're doing something else in the background. This video is supposed to help you to actually become the best version of yourself. I mean, that's why you are here interested in watching the video, yeah? As it was for me back then. So yeah, without further ado, let's start. So giving you a background, a story about how I used to be like when I used to journal. Um, Back then, around 2000, what, 14, 15, 2016, when I was around like, yeah, like around 2016, 17, 18, 19, and those years, yeah, between the age of 13 and 15. I used to be more like you, probably, you who are watching the video. I did not used to be that amazing, yeah. I was a normal kid and only playing video games quite a lot actually, yeah. And eating junk food and not really doing much. And yeah, at least for the time being back then, but like when I was like 13 years old, that's when I discovered, like to actually exercise, to look good and start eating a bit healthy, yeah. And all for the intention of like getting girls, yeah, around high school. It ain't much, but it was honest work, yeah. Probably you are in the same page as me of what I'm saying. Probably you don't relate as much. I wasn't doing a lot neither. That was all that I was doing, and you once again probably relate with this, yeah. But coming back, yeah, they not used to be that great. Yeah, only doing that one good habit, but my life was full of like doing other instant gratification activities, bad habits, and playing video games, not really eating healthy, binge eating like Doritos and fucking fake food, yeah. Having low quality of people around me that I thought that used to be my friends. Be on this call playing with these people, video games, yeah. And I don't know what people play nowadays, yeah, like Elder Rings. Back then, I used to play a lot of Minecraft. um, yeah, and my routine wasn't really that much. Like the first thing that I will do when I will wake up, it was like grabbing my phone and scrolling through social media and watching pointless videos, watching pointless and content creators just uploading videos for the sake of entertaining people, not really providing them value, as that's how they as well living their lives, not really trying to improve themselves. My mind used wondering quite a lot, always wondering about the crush that I had back then in high school. Um, Overthinking about simple decisions or like what clothes to wear. I used to like feel very insecure about like how like the way that I look with certain clothes and looking at myself quite a lot in the mirror, like looking for flaws on my face, my physique. I used to have gynecomastia, something that which I felt really insecure. Yeah, gynecomastia is something that most men actually have. Yeah, and it's something that you can develop in through puberty, and because of bad habits and eating bad food and stuff. And yeah, it wasn't really a great life to be honest. Like I just coming back and pondering on it, it really was not a good life to live to be honest. A lot of anxiety, a lot of mind wandering. Someone legit will be talking to me to my face, looking directly at my eyes, and I will be like, wondering, wondering like about video games and so forth, thinking about thinking about like things that I were pointless, about the crush, about other silly things that I did with the people that I used to believe that were my friends. And not really a good life, to be honest. Not really a good life. A life of a complete loser. Yeah, that was the life that I was living, and probably that's the life that you are living. Yeah, you don't really feel nice about it. You don't feel that you are doing the right thing. Yeah, because you have a core gut feeling that this is pathetic. I can be better than this, just as I had it back then. Then when I years goes by, I'm living the same life, really not doing anything great. The only good thing that I was doing besides exercising it was just as well like trying to get good grades. Yes, as I lived, and you're probably living in the same life that I used to back then, pushed by your family, society around, that oh no, yeah, getting good grades in school, you're doing good, you're being productive, you're gonna make a lot of money, which is not really the reality. Yeah, like that's not really the way to acquire like financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom, by following the normal way of like going to school, getting good grades, going to college, and getting the degree, then getting a job, saving money, and you know the drill basically. Yeah, it really doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, for majority of people, yeah, some people like to have careers. Well, this is not something that I wanna go into details. Yeah, because you get the point. Yeah. So when I hit around age 16 years old, um, I'm actually like I actually look like fit. Yeah, like this is when the pandemic has ended. I'm looking good. I'm having like a great, like a decent physique. That I can attract girls and so. But I couldn't even speak to them. I would get, I would get anxiety. I would get panic attack just being in front of even the girl that that I would be speaking. I would be like, yeah, you like. Probably that's how you you probably feel as well. Yeah. Well, yeah. Um, and things starting to change when around age 16. Yeah, I was really into programming as well. I was in an institute where I was in a specific field of computer science. So we were like making apps, desktop apps, learning about databases, programming. Probably you don't relate. If you relate, that's good. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the person that is watching. Yeah. Well, anyways. So I look behind me. Yeah, like while I'm on my laptop, just like coding. Yeah, I see one of the people I used to be like friends, and I actually mean it in a genuine way. Yeah, like I consider that person like to be a friend, at least for the time being. Back then, yeah. And he was like watching a video like seriously and stuff. Yeah, like he was like real serious and stuff. And this is my first time that I see him like being real serious. It's not something like I never seen him like this before. He used to be type the person of like being funny, making jokes, and like giving like adding giving vibe to the environment, to the group of friends. Yeah, and but rarely this time I see him like that serious, like watching like something on his laptop. So I approached to him like in a good friendly manner. Hey bro, are you okay? Are you alright? Like did something bad happen to you? Something that you would like to talk about with me in personal? He's like, no, bro. I'm doing good, alright. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm just watching this video. Yeah, if you want it, you can take a look. And I see this video, and it's like talking about video games. Like video games are a way to escape from your life, like a way to escape from your real problems. So I hope into the YouTube channel of the person, the one that he was watching. I'm looking, and like first like looking up on his name, and you know watching like the video that he has to publish, and I see one video that really and caught my attention. It's about like something like to get girls and so that was back then, that was like one of my biggest goals. Yeah, like to get a girlfriend. So I watch it. The person actually gives genuine value. Um, this person gives genuine value about how to like approach girls and stuff. I did it the first day. Like it sounds like very logical, like it makes sense, and it was like very practical, and at least from my understanding and from my experience. So that's what I did, and I gained success that first very day. Actually, yeah. But that's not like really relevant. But like this as well, this person as well is talking about like journaling, yeah, like doing some like morning routine. You probably have seen this thing like on the page with you to like morning routines, what to do this, what like and taking cold showers. You're probably looking at this guy like, well, what's this guy's name? Like, uh, what is this guy thing? I forgot. Like this guy that morning routine, like taking like with the water and stuff. Well, yeah, you know. But he mentioned something about like journaling, which I find that quite interesting, yeah, because me as I used to believe, yeah, and probably you believe as well, like in the Hollywood movies, make they will make us feel like that journaling, this thing like on a diary, something like quite feminine that only girls are doing it, and like a cutie fruity or whatever, yeah. Um, but this guy is talking about how journaling has changed my life and to put it into into practice. He was explaining about like logical reasons and these things and the science about it. So I give it a try, and actually my life started to change. I started like to journal. It actually changed my life, to be honest. The first thing that I started to journal was, which the person advised me to, was what do I feel grateful for. So one right saying, actually I see how my life is, how I'm starting to feel like better after doing this thing, especially like about something about gratitude, yeah. There is like a science that I've seen, yeah, that you feel happier when you give something to someone of value that when you are receiving something value from that person. I mean, from human psychology, I don't know like the real science of it, but we just feel bad. We just feel bad like when we help someone, that when we are receiving the help, yeah, because we're giving value. It makes us having like a good self image about ourselves. So that's what it did for me, yeah, like journaling about what am I grateful for, and upon consistency, upon like days going by, then these things turn into weeks, turn into months, eventually to years, as it is now, yeah. And by the way, it was not always perfect. Sometimes I will miss it, but I made it the rule. I made it like the rule at least to like journal at least 5 things that I feel grateful for. So my life overall improved. My mental health, mental physical health. I mean, yeah, my mental health improved. Therefore, it translated to all aspects of life. I'm a person that believes that, and that's starting to realize about this fact, and I'm upon this fact that step zero to improve every aspect of your life is improving your mental health. Like without health, you cannot do really anything. Yeah, in your mind, it's like the brain, the commander of what to do, what to do, how to do it, what not to do, etc. So yeah, that's my story. So what is journaling? I'm gonna explain it in a very simple way. Like honestly, like understanding what is journaling is doesn't really take like 2 level to get IQ is no rocket science. Yeah. I mean the journal, the word implies it like journaling, like writing stuff. I hope that you are someone intelligent. Yeah, the one watching this. I mean, it doesn't really require that much intelligence, but you get my point. Yeah. So journaling is just the habit, like the practice of like being introspective about your own self. And by introspective, if you don't know the word, it's just like getting to know more yourself, looking inwards, what you are as a person, your values, virtues, principles, self-image, only like being self-aware about you, just like who you are basically as an individual, yeah. That's why I like journaling, yeah. That's what introspective means, sorry. Just journaling, being introspective about yourself, and just writing on a piece of paper. You can ask questions, you can do literally whatever. You can do literally write about whatever, yeah. But journaling specific. I mean, in the sense that of what I'm recording here is journaling about being introspective about yourself. You can journal about other things like your work, your studies, your relationships, dating, and marketing, and what you learn. You get the idea, yeah. So that's basically journaling, yeah, in a simple way, so you can understand, yeah, what I'm teaching you here in this video. So now you may be asking, okay, Leonardo, but why should I journal? Why should I implement this into my life? And I'll tell you, like, from my personal experience, and if you are someone that relates to me, you're probably gonna do it, yeah. So the reason why you should journal, again, I don't see any more literally benefits of like being introspective about yourself. I just like literally explained before what is journaling. Yeah, you are being introspective about yourself. You're getting to know yourself better, your traumas, your problems, and you can be as detailed as possible as you need to. And that things actually improves your life because you're getting to know yourself better. So you don't mess up again. Depending what you are journaling about. Yeah, and it can actually help you to improve because the more you get to know yourself, the better you go around on your journey in life, because basically you are just like knowing like as well, like what do you want in life. It's actually crazy, but most people don't go around life not even knowing what do they want. They don't have goals, aspirations, they don't know what to do. And probably you, the viewer, the person watching this video in here, well, honestly, I'm just speaking like to my younger self. You want to achieve greatness. You want to achieve good things in your life. Yeah, you want to experience them. So I don't see any more benefit than like journaling. To be honest, was starting by journaling. The benefits that you can acquire as the ones that I have acquired, for example, if you're someone that really lacks mental health, that thing can actually help improve it. And telling you the science as well, you can actually go into like Google and and look it up literally on Google, like how journaling has impacted the life of lots of people. Yeah, use the act of like grabbing a notebook and just writing, so like a pen, a pencil, whatever you can write on it, just writing here, yeah, literally. Improves your mental health because you are being like introspective about yourself, as I mentioned previously. Yeah, I have mentioned it quite a lot, this word. You are being introspective about yourself, you're getting to know yourself better, you have a better track, you have like guidance, where do you want to lead your life to, because you are just writing, as the case that I'm preaching here about introspective journal. Yeah, there are different types of like things that you can journal about, but in this video, I mean in the reference of being introspective, getting to know yourself better, your past and your present, and journal about the future, about your future as well if you want. So yeah, improves your mental health by being introspective, getting to know yourself better, and you feel less overwhelmed during the day, as probably as I felt back then. Back then I feel very overwhelmed because I will have many thoughts about things that I want to do, maybe things that I should not do, and this and that. You are just going around making thoughts, one thought there, one thought comes, one thought goes, and you probably relate to this as well. Yeah, during the day you gotta make decisions, you're having a lot of things to think about, and it basically feels like an exercise. Literally, you feel mentally fatigued. So journaling literally helps you to reduce it, yeah, because you are getting this overwhelming to your mind and putting it on a piece of paper, and your brain flows, yeah, because it's not containing all of these thoughts. Yeah, you're just writing on a piece of paper, so you can go back as well and review them as well. Okay, what did I journal about? What did I think? What was I thinking about and stuff. It can as well like help you, like mentioning this, it can help you remembering things better. I don't know why, but my mom actually used to tell me this, that back then when I wanted to make a presentation, yeah, on high school, that like the things that I learned either like reading a book about it, watching a video about it, or whatever type of way that I can learn about a specific topic, to later write it on a piece of paper. I don't know like the science behind it. I haven't done research on it. You can do it by yourself, yeah. But literally writing things on a piece of paper literally helps you to remember things better. As well, one of the benefits as well that I experience as well is killing anxiety. Probably if you are probably you like speaking to my younger self, yeah. If you relate to my younger self, yeah. Um, you will feel like quite anxious about things about should I do this, should I do that, this is gonna happen to me, it's gonna happen to me. Literally by journaling about these things, like what am I getting this anxiety for? Why am I being excited about this? Why am I feeling sad about this? Why do I feel angry about this? And asking yourself questions and writing, about the answers to those questions. Literally, it will kill your anxiety. For example, one like just giving you like an example. Yeah, you see myself in here, and back then I used to feel that I don't fit in, that I'm not like a really good person, like to fit to like relate, like to fit in with the people that are actually like cool, and so doing cool things. And by cool things it can be subjective, yeah. I mean like things like the guys who have like the woman, the money, like quite intelligent, successful in these aspects of life, status and clout and stuff. I used to not feel that I could fit in with those people. I mean, one, because yeah, I was not doing the right things, yeah, but like way deeper when I was learning about it, it was actually because at one time in my period of my life when I was like 6, 7 years old, in like in middle school, I got rejected by the kids that were like cool in the classroom. That all of them were invited into a birthday party, and I was the one not invited into it because I know we just don't want you in there, yeah. And I used to feel like, oh, like I'm not just compatible with the cool people. I don't fit in because this is what they told me when I was a kid. And you and I know now like the level of maturity and intelligence and emotional intelligence that we have. That is completely BS. that's completely that's completely crap. Yeah. So it's actually interesting. Now I laugh about it. When I think about it, yeah, it was honestly ridiculous. Yeah, but just giving you an example. Yeah, it can help you like healing trauma. So yeah, um, and as well it can give you like tranquility, peace of mind, because you are just getting your thoughts out, you are not being overwhelmed, you are removing your anxieties, you are going around life more present, not be like in the limbo thinking about this, thinking about that. You're just like in the present moment, yeah. Like being mindful of what is happening at this right moment. That's what I mean by being in the present moment, yeah. So if you relate like me, if you wanna be actually the best version of yourself, improve to be the actual, to live to your potential. I don't see a logical why you wouldn't want these benefits. Yeah, by just writing on a piece of paper, it's not an essay. This is something which is personal. Yeah, it's your own journal. No one is gonna go there criticizing you, judging you, reviewing it like at school, like reviewing your homework. This is something personal. You can write literally about whatever you want. It's a safe space of privacy. Something to inform you about. Journaling is a practice that every successful person of the past used to do. Marcus Aurelius, Ibn Sina, Leonardo da Vinci, Thomas Edison, Benjamin Franklin, and mm, like Abraham Lincoln. So it was well Abraham Lincoln, Nikola Tesla, and many, many, many more used to journal. And these are persons that have literally changed the way that we live lives. Yeah, we have electricity, we have cars now. Things that we wouldn't imagine like 200 years ago, 300 years ago, thousands of years ago. It's something that we will not imagine. And thanks to these people, because They just simply wrote, on a quiet space when they are feeling like they have privacy, nothing can distracting around, like in their room. Some of them they will go into nature where no one is distracting them and disturbing their peace of mind. By then just writing their ideas, their works, their experiences, their thoughts on a piece of paper, and we recovering like the works of these people. An example it could be like the books called Meditations, referencing to Marcus Aurelius, that is simply just key journal. These things have helped millions of people to improve their lives because of what they just simply journal. Those people probably were not thinking about that. People from the future will look at their journals and actually implement what they journal into our lives, yeah, and actually seeing improvement. This probably they were not thinking about it, yeah. So this is one example, yeah. And if you again relate to the type of person that I am, you want to live to your potential, you want to become the best version of yourself possible. Why would you literally imitate those people? Why wouldn't you take those people as an examples to live a righteous life? Because these are literally people that have shaped society for the betterment, yeah, for the betterment of society, humans, yeah. So I don't see, giving you these reasons why you will not journal. In fact, I hope that I have motivated you, yeah. If you will not, I really don't know why you will be watching this video. Yeah, keep watching at this time and moment. Yeah, while you should journal. Now, how to start journaling? Really, it doesn't really take that much to be honest. It's not really like complicated. Yeah, from my personal experience, the way that I started journaling was literally. I don't know if you can relate to this. I hope if you cannot relate how I was back then. Yeah, and you, as probably me, as probably you as well, are the most productive in the morning because you rested, you charge your batteries, you feel the most, you feel fresh, your mind is sharp, because you don't have baggage, yeah. Sleeping, God has made sleeping as a way, to clean ourselves, yeah, to recharge our batteries of the previous day, yeah, so we can keep going, yeah. We are not like machines, yeah, phones that need to be plugged in, yes, as this one it is right now, like plugged in, basically. Start doing it in the morning. That's what I would recommend you, yeah. If you relate to me as well, maybe you feel the most productive, so you can make it as productive as it can be. This habit, yeah, doing it in the morning, but you can also do it at night, evening, afternoon, whatever you please. That's my advice, yeah. If you relate to me, now you may be asking, okay, I'll do it in the morning, Leonardo, but what do I journal? Like, what can I actually write about? Which is a very good question, it's a good question. And journaling again about the things that what I'm recording here, journaling about being introspective about yourself, being introspective, yeah. You can actually ask whatever question that you please about yourself and every thought, idea, everything that you may be thinking, yeah. And you should, but just to give you like a roadmap, like an easy, beginner friendly guide in how to journal. You should start by asking this question to yourself: what am I grateful for? And why this particular question? As I mentioned previously in my story and how I started journaling, by asking myself this question: what am I grateful for? The reason is, like, honestly, do I really need to explain it? Like, why would you not be grateful? Literally, like, gratitude is a skill that you build over time. By the way, and gratitude is literally one of the most beautiful traits that you can have. If you analyze, every religion preaches gratitude. So why literally, why gratitude? The skill of gratitude literally, it makes you a better person, makes you more friendly, more kind, more empathetic, more compassionate about people, about things around. You can literally say like, I'm grateful for the phone that I have here. I have internet, I have access to internet. I can look for things way faster than going into a library and finding books. Yeah, I'm grateful for this wireless mouse that I have here. It helps me to navigate way faster on my computer than using the keyboard as people used to in the 80s when there was no mouse. Yeah, and it goes like this. You feel just happy about yourself, but even better about the things that are around you. Like just expressing gratitude, and you make other people as well feeling better. I actually this could be like one trick of my like manipulating people. Well, it's not manipulating, it's just common sense. Yeah, if you want someone to do something that you actually want, you just need to give them a positive reinforcement. Just like, for example, you have a woman, yeah, and you really like your woman to be dressed in a specific way. You just have to tell her, and you literally look beautiful in this dress. You look fantastic. You look amazing. And because we humans crave, and social connection and these type of things, yeah, we crave, the praises of others. At least woman growth, woman. I'm talking about woman, yeah, woman grow grow through praises, yeah, through praising them. So yeah, that's basically it. So literally, gratitude is a skill literally that makes you a better person in the sense of like being more kind and empathetic. It makes you as well being humble as well, being more appreciative about things, which improve your mental health. You improve the life of others and the things around you, and yeah, that's why I recommend you to start by what am I grateful, like asking yourself what am I grateful for. As well, you can record about other things, like how is my mental health, and very very productive as well. It can get you to check up on why your mental health like has decreased or is increasing. As well, what are you thinking of? It helps you to get rid of these like overwhelming thoughts that you have in our my these clothes made me think that I'm insecure, oh, but I forgot to watch the clothes or this or that. You get it all out. It's like a therapy, honestly. Yeah. So you literally can literally journal about being introspective about yourself, literally about anything you want. It's an exercise, it's a practice where literally you are in a quiet place, you are not being distracted, and you can do it in your room as I do, yeah, me personally, but you can also go outside, do it in a place of quietness in nature. I will actually recommend this. Actually, it's actually kind of sick. I do it time to time myself as well, and actually as well it helps improve your mental health as well. On top of that, being around nature, being around like green, and looking at the sky, looking at the waters, and yeah. So yeah, man, that's literally, I cannot explain it. I cannot make it easier, to explain. That's literally how you can start journaling. It doesn't really take, again, it's not rocket science. It doesn't take two level digit IQ. Yeah, you just need to be honest about yourself, be 100% authentic, because again, it's a private space. No one there is gonna go to judge you. Like in real life. Yeah, when you're interacting with people on a daily basis. Just be on a place where you are not getting distracted. Spending 1 hour, maybe more, couple of minutes just journaling. What am I grateful for? How is my mental health? What am I thinking of as an example? Yeah, but you can literally journal about whatever you want. Regarding like how you can like progressive overload is a concept of like like something that I learned like going to the gym. Yeah, just basically when the more you become stronger, the more weight you add to the more reps you add as well. So progressive overload in the terms of journaling, and the more consistent you become, building this habit, doing it every single day, asking yourself questions: what am I grateful for? How's my mental health, etc. The more introspective you will become, about your own self, you will get to know yourself better, which is literally one of the best habits, one of the best things that can happen to you. Yeah, you know who you are, you know what you want, and you know where you want to go in life. Having guidance, basically. And it's a personal space, as I mentioned. You can journal as much as you want. Just give you like a framework on how you can start. Yeah, but literally you can write about whatever you want, as much as you want, and about whatever you may be thinking, or you think that it's necessary to journal about these things. Yeah, it's not necessarily as well about being introspective. I just preaching here. That will be like a very productive way to start. Yeah, if you haven't journaled before, but you can as well journal about your own work, about business, marketing, what you've learned. Like watching this course on, I don't know, computer science, self improvement, exercising, about whatever. I hope that I have and gave you the right wisdom, in improving your life through the practice of journaling. Um, I hope you become the best version of yourself. I know it can be hard sometimes, in this journey, to achieve greatness, to develop yourself as a strong man, having a strong character, being more masculine. I'm on this journey as well, as many brothers, as well, to are on this journey. It's about consistency, and it's a habit you sometimes you will skip it. Hopefully, that you keep in mind is to be mindful. Like, I need to journal, I need to journal. But it's a habit that you're gonna be building upon. You are not gonna reach perfection. Yeah, it's something, it takes time. You're not gonna be like Seneca or Marcus Aurelius journaling. Yeah, yeah, it takes time. Again, it's a personal space. Take your time. Be authentic about yourself. The most important thing here that I'm asking you right now, at the end of this video, are you willing to do the right things to become the best version of yourself, even when you don't feel like it, even when you don't feel like doing these good things? This is a question that you can journal about deeply. So yeah, bro. Goodbye. Take care. Mwah.